ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्।
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यं कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां हृदि। रामानुजदया पात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्। சீரொன்று தோப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் பார்கவானே ஓமளவும் வாழ்.
So we saw this page 132. So we are now going on to 133. This is from Vakyam 1, Vakyam sentence 1. Ananya Jnana Virahat Ashuddha Devata Ganaha Brahma Ishana Adayaha Sarve Swaswatantriyena Garhitaha. Now we understand that the previous meaning was we should never go to some other god except Sriman Narayana because their boons are limited. Their favors are short term. They are temporary. So we cannot get all the fruits from the other gods. Neither we can get moksha from them. So moksha ichet janardhanat. Therefore, of course, we can get other benefits, but they are all limited in nature. That's what we saw. That's why we said, na sevante, jnaninaha na sevante. That's what we saw. Wise people will not worship other gods. Brahmanam and Shitikantham, Devatantarani, Anya Devataha. So all these gods will not be worshipped by wise people because they know that the fruit by their worship is only small. Ananya Jnana Virahat Ashuddhaha Devata Ganaha. It's very strong term here used by Swami Deshika here. So all the groups of gods, meaning other gods, Ashuddhaha, they are impure. We don't say dirty. So Ashuddhaha, they are impure. Why do they become impure? Because ananya jnana virahat. So they don't have correct knowledge. They are not completely wise. And they do not know exactly the original nature of the Almighty. And they are also deluded by, confused by the false knowledge. Just like the human beings, which are who are of course confronted with the Maya, the illusion, and we have a screen that hides our wisdom to understand all them in the right way. And therefore, in the same way, the gods also, what you call demigods, semi-gods, you can say, uh, lesser powerful gods. So they don't have access to the right knowledge. So ananya jnana virahat. Actually, viraha means separation. Jnana is separation from knowledge. That means they don't possess the knowledge. Ananya is, we must understand, Lord Shimanarayana is Ananya here. And therefore, they don't have full knowledge of the Brahman. Therefore, who are they? Sarve Brahma Ishana Adaya. You must understand the words like this. Brahma, you must say it Brahma. If it is Brahma, short vowel, then it is Almighty. Brahma is four-faced Lord. Ishana, we don't stop with Isha, Ishana. Ishana is Lord Shiva. Adayaha, etc. Sarve all. Saswatantriyena garhitaha. They think they are independent. They have limited independence, but still they feel that they are all totally independent. They do not understand that they are controlled by Almighty. So garhitaha, therefore they are blamed. You can also say even they are scolded. We say in stronger terms, to hell with them. Let them go to hell, we say in English. We are not concerned with them. We don't want to worship them. And we are not bothered about them. It's a strong term, ashuddhaha garhitaha. Dirty gods, and they think they are independent. Therefore, they are because why they feel independent? Because when anybody, whether it is Rakshasa or a good man, performs penance toward them for some boons, they grant their boons without consulting the Almighty and get into trouble. Then, so number 2, Anyetu Purusha Vyagra. Purusha Vyagra is an address to a person who is the listener here. We must find out the source also a little later. So, Chetasaha, by mind, ye Vyapashrayaha. They are not resorting to the Almighty. They go to some other, what you call, shelter. They go to some other succor. They go to some other refuge. Anye meaning others. Therefore, they are called Ashuddha. Please remember that. Why are they called impure? It is because they don't come to the Almighty for any help. Therefore, so Samastaha, when there is a trouble, they come. When they get into danger, any risky situation, they come. Till then, they think that they are independent. So Samastaha, all, Sihu, maybe, Devadyaha, all gods, Karma Yoneha, they also have what you call action control. Karma Yoneha. They were also born because of their merits and demerits. A Brahma, a creator, has got what we call Kalpakoti Kala as his span of life. And after that, new Brahma is born. So they are all born, whereas Almighty is unborn. Almighty has no birth. Though he takes incarnations, we call them as birth, but we should not call them as births. And therefore, these gods like Brahma, Shiva, and so on, they all born because of their punyam and papam. They also have papam, sins. They also have punyam, good actions. Then third verse, Abrahma stamba paryantaha jagadantar vyavasthitaha praninaha karma janita samsara vashavartina. Nobody is exempted in the creation. That is, from the creator, from the four-faced creator, Brahma. Here, Brahma is in the what we call Pratipadikam form, that is basic form. Therefore, it is not Brahma here. Please remember. So, Brahma means from Brahma onwards, from four-faced Brahma onwards. Stamba Paryantaha. Stamba meaning grass. புல்லுக்கு பேரு திருணம்னு சொல்றோம். திருணம் தர்பன்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா? நாளைக்கு தர்ப்பணம் பண்றோம், அதுக்கு தர்ப யூஸ் பண்றோம். அதுல பரியந்தாக மீன்ஸ் அப் டு. Up to the grass, meaning tiny object, flimsy material. That's called a stamba. If you put a stamba meaning pillar, தூணுக்கு பேரு தூண், தமிழ்ல தூண். தூண்ங்கிறது சம்ஸ்கிருதத்துல ஸ்தூணஹா, ரெண்டாவது தா போகணும். பகவானுக்கே ஸ்தாணுன்னு பேரு. He is immovable. Both Shiva and Lord Shiman Narayana are called sthanu. They are standing in one place still. So here Abrahma Stamba Paryantaha, Visarga is missing because of conjunction. From the creator to the grass, tiny material, including Achetanam, please remember, Achetanam, all the insentient objects. Jagate Antar Vyavasthitaha, they are all stay put in this world. Jagat, world, Antar, inside, Vyavasthitaha, they stay for some time. Of course, Brahma has a long span of life compared to others. We do not know Shiva. We do not know about Shiva. Every Mahapralayam, Shiva is also destroyed. In the sense, Shiva is also in the dissolution. He also gets into the stomach of the Lord. So he disappears. Shiva also disappears. Then who are the other people? Praninaha, living beings. So who are the living beings here? Including Brahma and Lord Shiva. Praninaha. Why? Karma janita samsara vashavartina. Because they get a life, samsara, vashavartinaha, they are controlled by, they stay controlled by, vasha is control, vartinaha, they stay, samsara by in life, by born out of karma, karma janita. That is born out of action, good action and bad action. So, yataha tataha nate dhyane jnaninam upakaraka. But what is the use of these gods? You will be surprised. Why should we have Brahma? Why should we have Shiva? Why should we have Indra? Varuna for god of rain. Vayu, the god of wind. The god of beauty, Manmatha. The god of fire, Agni. Why should we have all these gods? They are upakarakaha. They help. They help us. Where? Dhyane. In the meditation. How? Yataha tataha. Here or there. Hidar and thidar we say. Yataha tataha. But if you say nate dhyane upakarakaha, they don't help us in meditation. So sometimes they help us in meditation. That is, for example, we, for the sake of some benefits, material benefits, we pray to Lord Brahma. Near Srirangam, you know the place called Divya Kshetram called Uttamar Kovil. Uttamar Kovil has got all the three Sannidhis. Shiman Narayana, Lord Shiva and Brahma also. Brahma also has got a Sannidhi here. And there is a story behind where he has no Sannidhi. Yes. Across the Kollam, yes. After the Kollam river is crossed, we have, it's called Karambanu. It's called Karambanu, Uttamar Kovil. So initially,
கரம்பனூர் உத்தமனை.
initially they will be helpful. Then later on, for deep meditation, they will not be helpful. So you can take it as na can be taken twice. I mean, na can be taken just once. And then dhyane jnaninam upakarakaha. No, please remember, for ordinary people, they will be helpful. That means ordinary people in the sense those who have no knowledge. That means those who do not want moksha. Those who do not go on the path of karma yoga, jnana yoga and so on. They don't practice any yoga, any discipline. They don't follow Bhagavad Gita. They don't study Shastras. So for those people, they are upakaraka. They are helpful. But jnaninam na upakaraka. They are not useful for wise people. Then again, avidya antargataha. They have ignorance. Instead of saying, let us not take the strong term, derogatory term, they are not fools, they are not idiots, they are not ignorant. They say they have what we call some ignorance, avidya antargata. They got into some delusion, some confusion. They do not know complete description of the Lord. Sarvete, all of them, he indeed, samsara gochara. They are all accessible only to the human life here, the worldly life here. Samsara is worldly life. Gochara, they are accessible. So all the gods, then paschat later, udbhuta bodhaha cha, then they become realized souls. God Brahma, God Shiva, all of them become realized souls. Udbhuta bodhaha. They come to understand finally in their final stage. So by dhyanam, by meditation, they come to understand Lord Shivan Narayana. But then, once they become realized souls, they don't care for us. Naiva upakaraka. They don't help us. So, again, their understanding is not natural. Naisargikaha na vai bodha. Naisargikaha means natural. So, na naisargikaha means their knowledge is artificial. Their knowledge is bodha. Bodha means realization. They are not perfect. The knowledge is not perfect. Tesham api anyato yata. So because they have tesham bodha, their knowledge is not natural, then so they all seek some other shelter. Sometimes when they grant boons, they fall a prey to the boon receiver. They fall a prey to the boon receiver. Where the boon receivers start attacking the Lord, namely Brahma and Shiva. Now, what about other living beings? Pashavaha, animals, Pashitaha Purvam. They have been fettered, chained. Pashaha. தமிழ் மாதிரி தான் என்ன சொல்லுவோம், யமன்கிட்ட கையில ஒரு பாசக்கயிறுன்னு ஒன்று இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம். யமன் கையில பாசக்கயிறு. He has a rope called pasha. Pasam itself means rope. பாச தமிழ் பாசம் தான். தமிழ் பாசம் என்னன்னா affection. The human affection between the family members, relatives, friends and so on. அதுவும் பாசம் தான். அதுவும் பாசக்கயிறு தான். So Pashavaha, the animals, living beings, Pashitaha Purvam. Earlier they were controlled by some what you call thread of affection, by the rope of affection. Then Paramena Swalilaya, with the highest sport game. Swalilaya means his own, OWN, his own sport, Paramena, Tenaiva Mochaniyaha te. Lord Sriman Narayana has to release them from the chain, release them from the net. We are now, all of us are in the network, internet. So we are in the net now. இணையதளத்தில் மாட்டின்னு இருக்கோம். So மோச்சனியாக, we have to come out of this internet. That's what we call pashitaha. They are netted. They are pashavaha, animals. Animals mean we are also animals. Therefore, we are also netted. We are caught in the net. So na anyehi mochaitum kshama. So we know that we have to be released from the net, but nobody else is capable of releasing us from the net. Na anyehi, meaning these gods, Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Varuna, Agni, Yama, Kubera, will not release us from the net. Kshamaha, not kshamaha. Anyehi, not kshamaha. They are not capable of releasing us. Moksha. The translation is very nice like here. So Brahman, Shivan முதலிய தேவர்கள் எம்பெருமானை அன்றி வேறு பயனை நாடாத ஞானிகள் அல்லராதலின் தூய்மையற்றவர். The another meaning here is, while Brahma, Shiva and others and other gods seek benefits from the Lord, seek benefits from the Lord. How? They don't ask for moksha. Even if they ask for moksha, they won't be given a place. That's different. So the Shiva will be in Kailasa, Brahma will be in Satyaloka, because worlds have been allotted, separate worlds have been allotted. So they don't have an ambition to reach moksha. They don't want to be near Lord Sriman Narayana. They don't want to come to Vaikuntha. And so they seek many benefits. They seek shelter from those who have been given boons by them. So that therefore, தூய்மை அற்றவர் அசுத்தாகா. அவர்கள் தங்களுக்கும் சுதந்திரம் உண்டென்று எண்ணுவதால், because ஸ்வஸ்வாதந்திரியேன இழிவாக கருதப்பட்டவராவர், கர்ஹிதாகா. The next verse is from Vishnu Puranam 6:756. எம்பெருமானை என்று மற்ற தேவர்கள் மனத்தால் நினைக்கப்படவும் தகாதவர்கள். We are not to think of them. We are not to dhyane na upakarakaha. That's what I mean. Dhyane மனத்தால் நினைக்கப்படவும் தகாதவர்கள் na upakarakaha. Suppose we go on doing Panchakshara Japam and also say Brahmane Namaha. Suppose you go on giving lot of adjectives and take what we call Sahasra Namavali of Brahma. They are unfit. They are unfit to be meditated upon. Why? அவர்கள் அனைவரும் கர்மத்தால் அந்த ஸ்தானம் பெற்றவர். Why did they become Brahma? Why did a certain person become Brahma? Why did a certain person become Lord Shiva? It is because of their actions. ஆதலின் தூய்மையற்றவர் ஆவர். Now next Puranam is Vishnu Dharmottara Puranam. Vishnu Dharmottara Puranam 104:23. So Brahman முதல் துரும்பு அளவுள்ள, that's what I said, the stamba meaning grass. அதை விட இன்னும் சின்னது துரும்பு. துரும்பு meaning I told you tiniest material. துரும்பு அளவுள்ள சிறு பிராணி வரை, பிராணினகா, உலகில் உள்ள, la is missing, உலகில் உள்ள சகல பிராணிகளுக்கும் கர்மத்தால் ஏற்பட்ட சம்சாரத்துக்கு வசப்பட்டனவாகும். That's what exactly Sanskrit words also. சம்சார வசவர்த்தினகா. ஆதலின் therefore தியானம் செய்பவர்களுக்கு அவர்கள் உதவி புரிய முடியாது. Again we say, In our meditation over the Lord, okay, they cannot help us. அவர்களும் அஞ்ஞானத்திற்கு உட்பட்டு, they also have ignorance, they also have nescience, we say, nescience, that is wrong knowledge, wrong understanding. Then samsara bandhatil agappattavarale, they are also caught in this net of life. So அவர்கள் பிறகு ஞானம் பெற்றவர்கள். Later on they get realized. So become realized so. அவர்களும் இயற்கையான ஞானம் இன்றி, I told you, they have artificial knowledge earlier and therefore they have no natural knowledge. இயற்கையான ஞானம் இன்றி எம்பெருமானிடம் இருந்தே ஞானம் பெற்றவர்கள். They got wisdom only from the Lord Sriman Narayana. ஆதலின் அவர்களை தியானம் செய்தும் பயனில்லை. So we won't take help from a bad man, a man who was earlier bad and then became good. Though, because we know the history, the background of a person, suppose we want to approach a person, we will find out the history behind, the background behind. Suppose he had been bad and suddenly has become good, even then we will not approach. In the same way, we will not approach Shiva, we will not approach Lord Brahma. So it is no use if you meditate on them. So last one, fourth one, Pranihal Emberumanal Tan Leelayal. That's what we said, Swaleelaya. Swaleelaya. Samsara Bandhatil Koottappatavai. Now, the game that Lord plays is ununderstandable, but still he makes our birth anadi, beginningless, and we commit both good deeds and bad deeds. When I say commit, it's a positive and negative also. We do good deeds and we do bad deeds, and therefore he locks us. He has locked us in the net, in the life net. So அவனே அவற்றை அதனின்று விடுவிக்க வேண்டுமே என்று பிறர் விடுவிக்க முடியாது. So he only bound us. He only bound us. Now he has to release us. Otherwise, nobody else is capable of releasing us. So 134, இத்தியாதிகள் படியே பரதந்திர சேத்தனர்களில் ஆரேனும் ஒருவன் தனக்கும் பிறர்க்கும் நிரபேட்ச ரட்சகனாக ஆக மாட்டான் என்றபடி. So while we understand this, we all understand that we are all dependent. Paratantra Chetanargal. We have mind to think, we have brain to brood over. So we know that we are not independent. So Paratantra Chetanargal. So among us, nobody should become what we call Nirapeksha Rakshakan. So I cannot assure others saying that I will protect you, I will save you from trouble. We assure people. Sometimes we suppose we meet very close friends as patients suffering from some trouble. There are some people who help financially weak people also. There are people who help us by money. Suppose we see some people poor, suffering because of no money. Realizing that, knowing well that he is poor, then we will help. We may help him. Some of us may help him, and but we cannot give full protection. Today, the whole world is seeking money in two forms. Previously, it was in the name of God. Now it is the name of cow. I don't know why all this. Those who rear the cows, that is what we call even invalid cows, They seek money and try to maintain. They don't want the cows to be slaughtered for flesh trade. Therefore, people ask for money, lot of money, and especially for gods also. Samprokshanam, temple construction. So where we build new temples, and then we form a committee, ask for money. Everywhere, all the magazines they have got uh, people asking for money, donations, and we ask for running schools, colleges, and so on. Only for Sanskrit colleges and Sanskrit schools we ask for money. There is no money is available in plenty for other colleges, other subjects. I don't know why. Now only today only I realize that why Sanskrit college only asks for money. Sanskrit school asks for money. Nobody, no school. Is there any school that asks you for money? English school? No. No English medium school, no general subject school, college. There are so many colleges. Many colleges have crop up that they don't find students also. Then they beg for students. They beg for students. Every home, the application form is given free. Application form is given free. Printed application form is given free. The colleges, very reputed colleges, are running on what you call online application. They don't get students. Colleges are empty. Engineering colleges are empty. But are they asking you money? No, they are not asking money. Therefore, please remember the difference. So nobody can save anybody. Nirapeksha Rakshakanam. Suppose I save somebody. Suppose I help somebody. Suppose I give money to someone poor. Then I expect something from him in return. So that is a very bad donation. And therefore, so Nirapeksha Rakshakana, without expecting anything in return, nobody is a helper. Nobody is a savior. Nobody is ready to help. We expect some benefit out of our donation. And therefore, suppose we don't expect anything in return for the help that we extend, we are the greatest people. But Sanskrit verse says, general verse, Subharitam Solva, a good statement says, Shateshu Jayate Shuraha. A hero can be found one in hundreds, not 100, hundreds. Shateshu Jayate Shuraha. Then, if you want to meet a scholar, Sahasreshu cha Panditaha. Out of thousands of people, you can find a scholar, Panditaha. A scholar in the sense, intelligent man who can teach you. Very intelligent man, Panditaha. He has understood the concept very well. He has studied scriptures, he has studied Shastras, and he can transfer the ideas to others. So such a person is called Pandita. Sahasreshu cha Pandita. So out of thousands of people, one can find only one Pandita, only one scholar. And Bhakta Dasha Sahasreshu. Added more and more, millions and trillions of people. Now here it is said 10,000s. Dasha Sahasreshu. 10,000s. You can say trillion or million. Whatever it is. Even infinite number of people. You find a speaker, good speaker, interesting speaker. Whatever be the subject, philosophy, Vedanta, or something, he even makes it is interesting. Doesn't make it boring. So he makes you listen all through the 3 hours of lecture. So that is the good speaker. That's a good orator. He is a good orator. Bhakta orator, Dasha Sahasreshu. So you can find one at least in trillion. And lastly, Data Bhavativa Nava. There is no one to give. then no donor is found. Maybe there is one donor or maybe may not be. In infinite number of people, there may be one donor or may not be. Data bhavativa nava. No donor. So this is a Subhashitam statement. Therefore, what we understand is among all human beings, namely we, namely us, among us. So, though we understand that we are all dependent, there is not even one who can help others and does not expect anything in return. பிரத்யுபகாரம் எதிர்பார்க்காத ஒரு காப்பாத்துறவன்கிறது மனிதர்களில் ஒருத்தர் கூட கிடையாது, இல்லை. So we are going to the Vakyam number 2, sentence number 2. So what is the final conclusion? ஸ்ரீமானான நாராயணன் ஒருவனே சர்வ ஜீவர்களுக்கும் தஞ்சம் என்று. Only shelter is Sriman Narayan. All for all living beings. The question will arise, suppose somebody is a poor person, then asking for money from everyone else. Is a begging, is a beggar. What do you call royal begging by giving what you call receipt book, or you can say get from you the checkbook, check leaf. So that is so. Sriman Narayana Swamin Ananya Sharanastava. Now it is an address to the Lord. It should be from Dvaya Mantra, Bhagavad Gita and so on. So here, Hey Sriman Narayana, Hey Swami, Hey Ananya Sharanaha, means Tava Ananya Sharanaha. I am without shelter. Tava your Ananya Sharanaha, I am your slave, I am your servant, I am your eternal servant. Ananya Sharanaha, I don't have any other shelter. Sharanau Sharanam Yataha, I have come to total surrender at your feet. Sharanau, at your feet. Sharanam Yataha, I have surrendered. Tava Eva Asmi, Aham Achyuta. Hey Achyuta, Hey Sriman Narayana, Hey Sriman, Hey Swamin. So, Tava Eva Asmi Aham. I belong to you. I am related to you. You are my husband. You are my master. You are my boss. And so on. So 9 types of relationship. You are my friend. And so on. Then, so you know the Charma Shloka of Sriman Tirama Avatara. Tava Asmi Techa Yachate. Same, Tava Eva Asmi. Sakradeva Prapannaya Tava is Asmi Iticha Yachate. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo Dadami Etat Vratam Mama. Karma Shloka of Ramavata. So we go to the next one. So Mameva Ye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. Those who surrender to me, Lord Krishna says, those who surrender to me will cross over the illusion, will skip over the illusion. Maya Metam Tarantite. They get over illusion. That means wrong understanding. So then they become realized souls. They get the good knowledge. They have the right wisdom. So that is Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva Ye Prapadyante Maya Metam Taranti. Lord Krishna warns us, WARNS, warns us. Mama Maya Duratyaya. It's very difficult to cross over the illusion. Wrong understanding. Because we normally confuse our soul with the body, the human body, physical frame. And therefore, Mama Maya Duratyaya, he warns us. But Gunamayi, it also has got some good quality. Why? Daivi, it is from me. It is divine. Maya is divine. This is where Advaitin and Vishishtadvaitins fight tooth and nail with each other. They say Maya is a part of Sriman Narayan. We don't accept. He created Maya, but he is different from Maya. Let me not go further deeper. So, Daivihi Yesha Gunamayi Maya. My creation, namely illusion, confusion, is divine only. Yesha, this Gunamayi, full of favors, full of favors. How do you favor? Only because you get confusion, you get realized. Suddenly, one cannot get realization. Only after reading the book, we understand that we have misunderstood. It's another interpretation. So, after misunderstanding a book, then we come to a good understanding in the concluding part. So he says, so Dvaya mantra, Viratin Kudiya Narayanane, that's what he says, Sriman Narayana. நான் உன்னை என்று வேறு கதியற்றவன் அனன்ய சரணஹா உன் திருவடிகளை சரணமடைந்தேன் சரணம் யாத்தகா சரணோ உனக்கே ஆட்பட்டுள்ளேன் தவ ஏவ அஸ்மி என்னை கைவிடக்கூடாது என்னை கைவிடக்கூடாது இது ஐ திங்க் இஸ் நாட் தேர் இன் தமிழ் it is there but Sanskrit it is not there. So Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter Saptamodhyaya 14th verse Arjuna, hey Arjuna, சத்வம் ரஜஸ் தமஸ் என்னும் முக்குணங்களாகி என் மாயையை கிடப்பதற்கு. So Maya consists of all the three gunas. So we also are consisting of three gunas. Good quality, belligerent quality, that is tumur Tamil, pride, haughtiness, and then lastly ignorance, tamas. So in order to cross over this Maya, so you should fall at my feet, he says. Satya Sankalpanai, because I have the will which will be true. If I take a decision on you, that will be a firm decision that will not change. So Satya Sankalpanai, Parama Karinakanai, I will be compassionate towards you. I will be showing the highest compassion towards you. எல்லா உலகுக்கும் அடைக்கலமாயுள்ள I am the recourse for, I am the shelter for all the creations, all the world. என்னிடமே பிரபத்தியை செய்ய வேண்டும். You must totally surrender to me. அப்படி செய்பவர்கள் ஏ யதா மாம் பிரபத்யந்தே தே தரந்தி மாயாம். So அந்த மாயை கடந்து they cross over the illusion. என்னை குறித்து towards me பக்தி யோகம் செய்கின்றனர். They start devotedly. They start their meditation devotedly. Again, Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, 4th verse. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhoyah. Tameva chadyam purusham prapadye. Tava prapadyet. Bracket letter can be also added. Yatah pravrittihi prasuta purani. So we have to follow the old method. Purani pravrittihi. Purani pravrittihi. Last word Purani. Pravrittihi, the previous word. So our progress will be old method progress. Conservative method. Old method. The Prasrita, now it is on. Keshav Swami says, we are on online now. So this is online. Prasrita is online. Pravrittihi Purani. Our progress, old type of progress is now online. Why? Tameva cha adyam purusham prapadye. I salute, I totally surrender to the first person. Who is the first person? Primordial human being, you say. You can say human or divine being. Primordial divine being. So adyam purusham. For Purushottama, we say. The best person. Why? tataha padam tatu parimargite. We must search for that particular road, particular post, particular place. Here padam is place. So we must become realized souls. Nitya Surihi, or you can say Muktatma. So we must search for the place. Parimargitavyam. Serious search. Margitavyam is search. Parimargitavyam is serious search. We must deeply search for the place. And then Yasmin Gataha, where when they are gone, na nivartanti boya. They don't come back. Point of no return. Meaning, no cycle of birth and death repeats. So, எல்லாவற்றுக்கும் காரணமான பரமபுருஷனையே சரணமடைய வேண்டும். That's what we call ஆத்யம் புருஷம். அப்பொழுதுதான் நெடுங்காலமாய், for a long time, we can use the word purani here. சத்துவம் முதலிய குணங்களில் இருந்த பற்றும் அதற்கு காரணமான விபரீத ஞானமும் தொலையும். So I think this word sattvam will be removed instead of saying rajas and tamas. So we will have attachment toward the rajas and tamas generally in our life. We want to give up that attachment. So they should be dismissed. Our attachment to our madaha, matsaryam, and so on, krodaha, lobhaha, mohaha, all these must be dismissed. Then we must also dismiss wrong knowledge, viparita jnanatayam. We must get away from. Then anatiyam padaippavanagi avanaleye, because he created everything, anadiyana in the ulahapattu vandadu. He only created our attachment. He is the culprit. He is the accused here. So, adu avanaleye talayavan. So, we must get out of this attachment only by him. By him in the sense, by his blessing, by his will. மோட்சத்தை விரும்பிய பழங்கால பெரியோர், that's what we said, புராணி பிரவருத்திஹி. இந்த பற்று அஞ்ஞானம் முதலியவற்றை ஒழிப்பதற்காக என்னை சரணமடைந்து பற்று நீங்க பெறுவது நெடுங்காலமாய் நடந்து வருகிறது. We say that we must follow our elders. Our elders have shown a way. Our elders have been meditating upon the Almighty, the only Almighty. And they had bhakti, devotion. They had given up their attachment. They are wise. And therefore we follow the elders.
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்ரம் ஞான வைராக்யபூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத்வேங்கடநாதார்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்ததேசிகம்.
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः.
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ